Morning! Mom and I are going to go take the dog for a walk, and we're going to head down to the church that's down the street and see if we can hook me up with some volunteer things. Their pastors are apparently out on some sort of a something, so I may have to wait a little while to get volunteer position there. But Caroline is working on a couple things. Caroline is their daughter. So we will see what happens. So you got the school over there, church, huge facilities, giant truck.
Fence doesn't need anything to survive on.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very pretty.
It's very nice to have the fern grow like that.
Yeah.
Way too much fun helping Poppy with Word. Just the formatting and stuff like that, and then he's teaching me the Afrikaans and English grammar and how that all works, which is totally fascinating. Oh, and I have permission to call him Poppy now. Yay! Where are they from?
Lesotho.
Lesotho.
Down the road, yeah. And they are, it's in the shape of their huts. This is how they build their little huts and that. Okay, don't worry about the scale. The scale was there because I was weighing. These are shells that we got from the. This is an oyster shell. It's absolutely perfect.
Mm.
Abalone. They get very, very big.
They're beautiful.
Absolutely, you can see the small ones and that they. And underneath here, I've got a whole lot of little shells and that are taken. These are packed like this specifically to take with us. Now, if ever you find a shell, I mean, just have a look at that colour.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man.
Marvellous. But nature is that all of these shells fit into each other. You see now there, that small one, like that. And if you found one the other way around, any shell that you find opposite, because they all circle the same way, then you multi-millionaire straight away. You put that on the net to say, listen, I have got this, what am I offered? And you'll be surprised because everything forms one way.
One way.
And pumpkin shells, I've probably got a name for them.
Probably. So these are the casings for the shark eggs.
Yeah.
So for lunch we're having the soup from yesterday, which is really, really tasty. It's all homemade. And butter with meat and toast when it comes out. Okay, so we are tipping-tailing green beans, and then we put them through this thing, like this, and then pull them through, and it cuts them all into little strips. Yay! I had an extensive conversation with Poppy about the difference between jelly, jam, marmalade, and jello. It was actually really fascinating. Anyhow, it's one of the things that I wanted to do when I came here is to just sit down and talk to these people, and it's been wonderful. But Mama needs something at the store that we didn't get yesterday, so we're gonna go out shopping again.
Look at that tree there. Look at this one. Yes, another one.
And this is...
Right, I'm going to go forward and then you can get that one. Look at that.
Oh.
The green.
It's so beautiful.
So you can take the window down if you want to.
Alright, so this is cream soda in South Africa, and it's green. See, it's green, and it's good. Right, I forgot to tell you how going to the church went. Sorry, I'm in such a different mindset here than I have been in all the other countries. The pastors are still away, so we're going to see by the end of next week what they say, and see if anything that Caroline has in the works. But for right now, I'm just going to hang out with them and have fun and see what happens. Because that's what I do. And help them with the computer and stuff. Yeah, oh, and we're going to go to a church meeting tonight. So, I'll tell you about it when we get back. After dinner. Yes. So we got green beans. And shepherd's pie. What did you call it though? Before I said shepherd's pie? Mama, what did you call it before I called it shepherd's pie?
Cottage pie.
Cottage pie.
Shepherd's
Cottage pie. So, this is ours for Poppy, Mama, myself, and then in here we've got for like a bazillion other people. We've even got more over here. That's for Dennis, Caroline, and 3 people I don't know. Because Mama feeds everybody. It's fabulous. I should also mention that Poppy does all the cooking, and it's very good. Okay, I'm going to talk to you a whole bunch real quick before I go have tea. Mama is a Christian Scientist, so the meeting that we just went to was a Christian Science meeting, and it's very interesting. They do a lot of reading at the beginning. This is the Wednesday night thing, so they read a whole bunch from the Bible, and then they read some from Mary Baker Eddy, and then they do testimonies, and everyone can just stand up and give their testimony, and there's some reading of singing of hymns and things. And it's actually very nice. But who is God today? Today I have noticed Mama do a lot of things. Like after breakfast we had some meat left over that wasn't going to last very much longer. And so instead of throwing it away or making it for lunch or whatever, she made a sandwich and she just went outside. And she found someone on the street and she gave them the sandwich. And then she's been helping this lady that we picked up to bring to service, finding a cell phone that she thought she had lost, which she found, by the way, and filling out some paperwork and helping her with some things that should not have happened that happened. And I was thinking, why does she do all this stuff? And it's just so easy for her to do these things, and helping me and helping and with all the food that she gives to everyone. And she said, well, it's to love. You have to show people love, because if you don't show them love, they can't see God. And love is a huge part of Christian Scientists as well, but just, it's God's love that she wants to show. It really is, and she says it all the time. And so today, God is love. God is a love that gets shared and helps other people. Oh, and 2 more things. 1, following with the kindness of Mama and Poppy, Dennis, who I think I've mentioned before, I never told you who he is. He's some guy that they're helping out by letting him just sort of stay here and watch the dog, which is awesome. The dog's name is Leo, by the way. And following with picking up where we left off, we studied Elisha today, which is what they all called me while I was in Egypt. Yay!